When most of us think of outer space, it probably conjures up images like this one. But it's possible that it may look more like this if we don't act to prevent what may be more than a floating landfill and could actually represent serious threats to our daily lives.
Hey, Mark, good morning. We were recently informed of a satellite breakup and need to have you guys start reviewing the safe haven procedure.
Earlier that day, Russia conducted an anti-satellite test against a Soviet-era satellite. The resulting explosion created more than 1,500 pieces of debris traveling in low Earth orbit, endangering the lives of everyone aboard the International Space Station.
They had very good reason to be worried. According to NASA, debris that's the size of a marble can feel like a bowling ball traveling at 300 miles per hour. Luckily, in this instance, all 7 of the astronauts did return to the ISS safe and sound.
While this test could have spelled disaster for the International Space Station and its crew, most people aren't orbiting the planet at 17,500 miles per hour. So why should you, someone safely here on Earth, care about anti-satellite tests like this one?
There's a marked difference between tests that began in the Cold War and tests today, and that's the environment. Namely, today we are far more dependent on space than we ever were during the Cold War.
In ways you may not even notice, satellites are essential to our daily lives. When you turn on a light, make a phone call, look up the fastest route to work, hop on a plane, withdraw funds from an ATM, or even send an email, you are likely to be relying on data delivered by satellites. Take GPS as just one example. While most of us think of GPS as a way to drive from point A to point B faster, or to schedule a pickup using a rideshare app, it's also essential for precise timekeeping. Precise timekeeping, in turn, is essential for a wide variety of tasks such as financial transactions, electrical power grids, and the daily functioning of the internet.
Satellites underpin the infrastructure and services that are essential for our daily lives. These types of tests endanger those satellites. When we think about space and as our dependence on space grows, these types of tests don't just represent a critical threat to those aboard the International Space Station, but they also risk our daily lives and the ways in which we carry out those lives here on planet Earth.